This fucking thing. What the hell? My dashboard mount fell off. Oh, that's great. That's pretty good. Way to start the morning, I guess. Fucking thing. Make sure I'm charging. Okay. Alright, what's good, everybody? It's another morning stream. I'm gonna do 13.5 today. I'm not gonna use walk routine. Alright. It's 13.5. We're gonna do some the windshield wipers, get that shit off my window so I can see. Back out the driveway. Alright. That fucking dashboard mount just like attacked me, man. It jumped out of me, all on me out of nowhere. I didn't see it coming or nothing. I'm gonna do a quick morning stream. I'm just gonna keep doing these, man. These are fun. Thanks to everybody who joined me last night on Overwatch. That was which is expected. I mean, me and Jay quiet while we were playing, getting into try-hard mode, trying to get him leveled up so that he can play competitive, because the games are just so much more fun when they're actually competitive and they're in competitive mode. People actually try harder, and you don't see as many assholes. You're gonna have to bear with me on this drive too. I'm gonna be drinking my protein, and I got a banana I'm gonna try to eat on the way to work too. I actually have to wait to eat the banana till I get to work. I ain't gonna force y'all to watch me eat a banana, but I gotta get my muscle juice in me. Wake up every morning, start a good workout. Gotta take care of your body just like you take care of your roster and shit. I've dropped close to 30 pounds. Yeah, I'm close to 30 pounds, man. I've dropped almost 30 pounds this year, since, let's say, June-ish, early June. And I've also quit smoking this year. I'm over 6 months of that gone. Over 7 months now, not smoking, which is a big fucking deal right there. If you can do it, do it. If I can do it, you can do it, so quit. What else? So yeah, we got a raid tournament going on, and I have done jack shit. I've done nothing. I think I've hit 2 or 3 of the milestones. I only planned on doing the 1 milestone, the first one, to get the holster so that I could get that ascendable Zeke, the Shiva Force one. I've got, I think, a total of like 5 of them. No, I've got 2 or 3 in each of my betas. I've got 9 to 12 of them. I don't know, 9 or 10 or something like that. And he's all right. I mean, I don't think the ascension is quite right, in my opinion. And this is Larry talking. I just don't think that the 6 stars need to be quite as strong as they are. I don't think they need to have the stats that they do. And man, this guy taking his time. I'm trying to go. I think they're OP. I think they are way too overpowered. You can't really see me at all in this, man. I'm sorry if you can't see me. I gotta have that shade up, otherwise I'm gonna be blind. I think their stats are too high. And again, like I was saying yesterday evening in the drive home stream, they look a little too cartoony to me. I don't know. that's my soapbox on that, man. I don't like the idea of having characters that are just gonna be that strong. You know what I mean? Now, if I could test, if I had a Javier in beta and I could try running Javier against the Tyrese Ezekiel combo, I'd love to try that out. But I think that even with that green Aaron, the green epic Aaron that they give you, I don't even think his rush can kill Zeke, which is not right. Like, there's a balance between the 4 stars and the 5 stars, where if I take Greg Fairbanks and I hit Andrea with Greg Fairbanks' rush, she's probably gonna die. So there's still a bit of a chance for someone with a 4-star to knock out a 5-star. 4-star Herschel or 4-star Shane can kill a red Heath or a red Governor, the 5-star versions. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Yeah, they can still kill the 5-star versions. There's a decent chance of it. But if I'm remembering what happened in beta right, I mean, my 5-stars weren't really touching those 6-stars. Like, it took Zeke, the 6-star Zeke, to beat a 6-star Tyrese. So I think that the 6 stars, the Ascendables, or the Ascended tunes, they need a hefty nerfing. There still needs to be a balance to where you can climb to the top without having a 6-star. But you can climb towards the top. You can get up there with 4 stars in the current setup. You don't have to have a 5-star on your team to do well. I showed you guys that the other night. I took out a top 100 team with 4 4-stars and a 3-star. And that was an S1++, all maxed out. It was a drop team, I think, but it was still a decent team. And I took it out with Katja, Beth, and Abe, and Mark. And Greg Fairbanks, I think. It's doable. That's what I'm trying to get at. Schedule of events is looking like we got the raid tournament going on now. I think it ends around 5 Central Time. I'm Central Time, so that's 17, about 9 hours from now, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not looking at the screen to check. I think it's 9 hours from now, and I think overnight there's not going to be an event, but come tomorrow morning, my assumption is that we are going to see a Blitz War. My hope is that it's a cross-region Blitz War. A 6v6, 30-minute time limit, day and a half Blitz War with another region, and they're going to give away slash tokens as the rewards. Your number 1 faction between the 2 or 3 or 4 regions is going to get 200 slash tokens, and then top 3 or top 10 and top 5 are going to be guaranteed to get at least 1 more slash token pull from the cross region all out war or all out blitz war, whatever. Man, there's too many different variations on that. As my assumption, it's probably going to be a blitz war within your own region. They're going to test to make sure they've worked out a lot of the kinks and whatnot. But I don't expect it to be anything other than that. The way that this short 1-day raid tournament really sets up for a blitz war. And if they do a blitz war starting tomorrow, I'm going to be a guessing man, and I'm going to say that we're going to see a survival road tournament, faction-wide survival road tournament this weekend, which will lead to a level up and probably another solo level up and a faction raid tournament next week in preparation for All Out War. So we're going to go 4 weeks between wars, between All Out Wars, with this Blitz War thrown in the middle tomorrow. It's my guess. It's my guess. From the way that Scopely has done things in the past, I think this is a pretty acceptable pattern, pretty standard pattern that they use. So time will tell. Time will tell. I've been talking with Mark Grouchy about doing a weekly or twice weekly podcast, and it's looking like it's going to be a go. We're probably going to start up here in a few weeks. We want to, work out logistics, how we're going to do it. We want to work out what we're going to be talking about. We want to have a solid, at least 60-minute talking point, or 40-minute talking point, 45-minute talking point with 15, 20 minutes thrown in there for discussion with everybody, because we want this to be an open channel here where you ask questions and you get answers, or you give us tips. Hell, man, I'm open to tips. If you got something that can help me get better, let me know. I'd love to. Let's see. I know they here pretty soon. I'm halfway to my goal. That last I checked, anyways, I'm halfway to my goal of 50 subscribers. Once I hit 50, I'm gonna be doing that $10 Google Play or iTunes or PayPal gift card giveaway thing. And I'm gonna cover your next 30-day pass. Halfway there, so if you're watching, hit that subscribe button, share it out, and I'll do a special video at that once we hit that 50 subscriber mark. I think this afternoon on the drive home, I'm gonna talk about team building a little bit, because it's been on my mind a lot lately. I've got a lot of interesting new characters. I've just got a nice group. I think I've got about 60 total characters, which is nothing compared to a lot of people I know. But most of mine are leveled and ready to use and whatnot. I want to talk about team building and I want to come up with a new meta. I want to come up with a solid meta, something that you can build around early game, late game. You can use it, and it's going to work a lot of the time. So if you got any ideas on meta, skip the live chat, hit the comment section so that it gets saved so I can look at it. Raid tournament going on. I don't think I'm going to do much of anything, and I don't really care for this tournament. I don't need 5-star tokens. 2,500 would be nice, but I'm not going to use up what cans I have left over from the raid tournament last week to try to get a depot tune. Somebody that I could pick up from the depot if I had depot points, because I don't have depot points either. I use them all. I gotta get better about saving things, man. I just burn through those depot points. I like making sure my adrenaline rushes are maxed immediately. And I buy every weapon that I can from there, even if it's not on sale, which is probably not a terrible idea, but it's not the best. The lady was mugging me. It's a pretty chill morning. That's why it's chill, man. Ain't nobody watching. And last time I did a morning stream, I got some good interaction on the way to work. And this time, the one guy that was watching dropped off. Running out of things to talk about in the AM. In the afternoon, I've had all day to think about it. And normally there's some people watching, so that I got something to talk about. And the Overwatch streams didn't go too well. Didn't go over too well last night. I know Mark likes watching them, or he at least doesn't dislike watching them. But I don't know if I'm going to stream those on YouTube anymore. I just don't really care to. They don't offer as much to my viewers, to you watching this. You know, you seem to like the Road to Survival discussion more. I don't really discuss anything when I'm playing Overwatch, and I tend to get into the game a bit more than I have to on this. And I think I'm just going to stream those on Twitch now, the Overwatch. Probably just stream all my PlayStation gameplay on Twitch. I can save clips and whatnot onto YouTube. But I think I'm going to try to keep this more geared towards maybe mobile gaming, maybe just Road to Survival. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Should I keep this geared towards Road to Survival, or should I encompass multiple mobile games? Should I make it just a Walking Dead discussion channel? Just hit up them comments and let me know what you'd like to see. Maybe I'll make some changes here. I do plan on changing my avatar here pretty soon, getting my money bear out of here. The reason I use the money bear is a lot of people use the line app, or the app line, I said that backwards, to communicate outside of the game. You know, we can share roster screenshots, all that stuff, outside of the game, and just chat with each other. And there's this bear sticker that they have. And so that the bear, no matter what the bear is doing, the bear never has a facial expression. And I don't ever really have a facial expression either most of the time. And everybody calls me Lair Bear in games, so I just kind of adopted the bear as me. But with that being the property of somebody else, I don't want to use that as my avatar for too much longer, because it just wouldn't be right for me to steal somebody's work like that. So I'm gonna come up with something original. I'm graphic designer, web developer, and all that madness. So I have the background and tools right now to do it. I'm gonna come up with something pretty cool. Kind of thinking about taking a Walker approach, or giving myself kind of a Kirkman treatment. I really like the art style of the Walking Dead, especially the Telltale video game series art style. The way they bring the comic to life it's beautiful. I'm kind of thinking I may make myself into something like that and use that as my avatar. I don't know, what do you think? What should I do as an avatar? I mean, see if anybody's watching yet. Nope, still nobody. That's sad. That makes me sad. But it's early morning, man. I can't hate on y'all. You know, getting ready for work. I'm at work. Maybe getting ready for school if you're somewhere that's going to school right now. If you are, I'm sorry to hear that, man. My kids are still out of school. They go back in a couple weeks. Try 13.4 a little bit. 15.5 gave me a 3-star drop early, but hasn't done shit since. This afternoon will probably be a little more interesting. I'll have more to talk about. More people will be online to chat with me. Right now, there's just nobody, so I'm literally just talking to myself on this drive. Which, I mean, even if I wasn't recording, I'd probably be doing because I'm just insane most of the time. It's a big ass truck. I got Negan and Hunt are taken care of in that level up over the weekend. I know I didn't get them taken care of. I got them leveled up very well, though. I got them up to tier 4. We bugged Scopely enough to get that elite gear map. Thank you to everybody who went about it the right way. You know, you can criticize a company all you want. I'm not going to tell you shouldn't criticize them, but do it in a mature manner. You know, I'm going to be super critical of them forever because they're a development company and I'm a developer, and you know, I know the way that I do things is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There's no way to do it better than I do. China can't do it better than I can. Nobody can do it better than I can because I am the best. I say that with 150,000% sarcasm, guys. I'm not the best, but I am going to be super critical of them because I have an inkling of what goes on in the development process. And especially user experience. You know, that's kind of where I specialize in designing things for the user, and they have some trouble with user friendliness. So you can be critical, criticize them, tell them, hey Scopely, you're fucking this up, but don't make it personal against Johnny Foxtrot. Right? You don't have to call him names, okay? Don't make it like they're out to get you and just you, man. There are millions of people who play this game, or at least downloaded it. I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, that actually play it day to day around the globe. So they've got translations they have to work out. They've got how many servers that they have to manage and take care of. And they've got all these features to develop. They're going to screw something up. They're going to screw a lot of things up. Okay? Now, there's a few places where their incompetence or unwillingness to share information is completely unacceptable. Like the chances for pulling an epic. The fact that they do not release that ratio is absolutely absurd. You cannot make a chance proprietary. 1 in 4 is mine now. Nobody else can use it. Tell us what it is. Maybe be honest with your users. You think that people are going to stop buying if you tell them you have a 1,000% of a chance of pulling an epic, and then when we double that, you get 1,600ths of a chance or something? No, it's not going to stop people from pulling, but it's going to make us understand a little bit more how stingy you are. And the reason they don't release it, and I'm guessing here, the reason they're not going to release it is because it is something that absurdly low. And they do fear that people are going to stop paying, or they fear even worse that we're going to demand them to increase it. That the player base is going to cease paying for coins to do these pulls until they increase the chances and give away more epics. And for one, I don't understand why they wouldn't increase the chances. That makes no sense to me, because the happier people are with their purchases, the more purchases they're probably going to make. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are people out there just, as soon as I get this one character, I don't know. I don't do a lot of purchases. I have the My Tapjoy app, which if you're looking for some good free coins, download that My Tapjoy app, use it. I have made purchases in the past. My wife doesn't like it, so I don't. And Scopely they need to release the ratio. They need to release the odds or whatever. They're giving out this bullshit dice excuse now. Or the dice reasoning. Okay, so is it 1 in 6? Because if so, your dice is broken or it's weighted. Your die is broken or it's weighted. One way. See, that's the way I'm looking at it. Is they have a random number generator that has, a certain number of options. Each character is given an ID and a weight. So they have 100 options that you're gonna pull from. Everybody in the wheel, okay? Between everybody in that wheel, you have 100 different options, and I think that you maybe have a 1% chance of getting an epic. Okay, so that number 1 is that 5-star that you want, and the next 3 in that list are 4-star Herschel, 4-star Herschel, 4-star Herschel, and then in that underneath that you've got 10 3-star Dales, and it's going to rotate through, and it's going to land on number 7, which is a 3-star Dale, because you have a 10% chance of pulling Dale, and then it resets for the next character that gets displayed on your screen. So we know how that works. We just don't know what the ratio is of epic Prias to crap made to suffer Carls that you can't even sell for depot points. You have 500 food instead of the 130 depot points. That's a refill in a raid tournament. That's a world energy refill that I could be using to get elite gear. That's some bullshit, Scopely. Fix that. The unfair things, I missed out on the Wendy debacle. I am very sad about that, because that was at a point in my game where depot tunes could have made the difference for me. Okay, I was running low on characters and level ups, so in turn I was not having any luck with growing my team or anything like that. I really needed to improve at that time, and I missed out on Wendy, on like thousands of Wendy's that I could have traded in for depot points, and we're still seeing the effects of that with these level up tournaments. You can tell who's been hoarding those points and saving them for level ups and whatnot. It's one thing to reward a large number of players with these depot points and not take them away afterwards. That's the right decision to make due to a technical glitch. But you offered no compensation for the rest of your users. That sucks. Those are things that can be complained about, guys. But you gotta do it right. You can't just start bashing them. Being like, Johnny Foxtrot, they're terrible, man. We get it, man. He's not a very good community manager. I'll give you that. I don't think he would argue that even. I think he said it in the past, that he has not lived up to what the expectations were for his role, and that's partly because Scopely is trying to do what any good business is going to try to do, and they're trying to stay lean. You don't want to have more. The number one cost in business for a company is personnel. They don't want to hire more than they need to. Right? Any organization that's successful is going to run that way. Any organization that makes money is going to run that way. You're going to stay lean. So if they could have one community manager for 5 titles, they're going to do that. they're now seeing that between, I think, the WWE game and the Road to Survival game, they need more than one community manager. So give that new community manager a chance. We know Pancake Boy. We know that nobody likes Johnny. Got it. Nobody's really fond of Andrea. I'm not fond of Andrea. She ignored me for way too long when my account was locked out. Johnny ignored me for way too long when my account was locked out during the Negan token event. The Michonne head thing. I missed out on that Negan because of a beta error, and I got no recompense for that. I got nothing back. That's some bullshit. I was locked out for over a week, and they thought that was not worthy of being compensated with anything. But anyway, that's long ago. That's we're coming up on 8-9 months ago or whatever. I'm past that. Dash is the game designer. He's done a very good job, I think. As much as you can expect a game designer to do. Right? He doesn't have to be in the forum, but he is trying to take on that role and hit up the forums and trying to help out as many players as he wants, because it's his game. He wants people to play his game. I would. So when we get this new guy or new girl or new zucchini, whatever they're going to identify as, give him a chance. Give him a chance to prove us wrong that Scopely does care about their players. And still nobody watched. That's weird. Usually I've shown up to somebody by now. I've got one viewer earlier, but that's it. I'm not sure why we don't got anybody on this morning. Probably because I'm not talking about anything very interesting, and I'm almost being a Scopely apologist. So I don't want you to take it that way. I don't want you thinking that I'm some kind of Scopely apologist. I'm not. Okay? What I am about is seeing this game get better, and if we continue to, I don't know, if it's attack Scopely and their employees the way that we are, they're going to shut off outside communication to us. They're going to stop or severely slow down the development of the game, and I don't want to see that. I want to see this game continue to grow. In best case scenario, they're going to sell it to somebody like maybe Telltale and get them to develop and take over or something. I don't know, man. Or best case scenario, I guess, the best case scenario is they're going to get their shit together. And we're not going to have to deal with it anymore. Man, that's the way I feel about it. You can tell me differently. Tell me why you think it's okay to badmouth and why it's okay to personally attack the staff members on the forums. Tell me why you think it's okay. And don't give me some tired argument like a 5-year-old would. Give me a legitimate reason why it's okay to personally attack somebody through a web page, and I'll hear your argument. Otherwise, just try to be an adult, even if you are a child. Yeah, I'm close to work now, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. Nobody's watching, but maybe you'll rewatch this later or something. But I'm out. Deuces.